Hello, Daytona Beach. You guys are awesome. My name is Matt Hoffman. I've been a physician assistant for 14 years and blessed enough to say that for the past 12, I've served this community through Halifax Health. Tonight, my presentation is full of facts and numbers. So if you like them, you're going to enjoy the next 5 minutes. If you don't, I owe you a drink. 131 million parents a year are faced with the decision to vaccinate their children. This decision is very difficult for many because of the issues surrounding vaccines over the past number of years. The majority of parents have a decision to make. Oftentimes, they think about what are the side effects, what are the risks, and should I do it later? Most of the time, many parents wonder what's in the vaccine. Two most common ingredients of the vaccine that have caused controversy are the preservative thimerosal, which I'll talk about soon, and trace components like formaldehyde, which are used to kill unwanted viruses and contamination in the virus. For those parents that do decide to vaccinate their children, they can expect that they're going to get 34 shots for 10 vaccines over a 6-year period of time. Extensive research has been done to ensure that the benefits outweigh the risk. For those that forego immunization, they're going to rely on what's called herd immunity. This works when the masses are vaccinated against disease, limiting the number of people left to infect others. Think of it this way. If you have one person who has a disease, one person not immunized, and one person immunized, when they're in close proximity to the person that's not immunized, transmission is likely. However, when the immune person acts as a buffer, transmission becomes less likely. When herd immunity fails, this is the face of polio, pertussis, measles, tetanus, and chickenpox. The decision to not vaccinate is often due to the belief that immunity is greater by getting the disease, as well as religious and philosophical beliefs. Many states do allow medical and religious exemptions, as well as 16 states will allow a philosophical exemption. Here are some statistics to consider. Bacterial pneumonia will occur in 12% of infants that develop pertussis, oftentimes leading to death. Chickenpox deaths have reduced 88% since vaccines began given in 1996. 30% of children who develop measles will develop a complication, and each day, 315 children will die of complications related to the measles. Although a lot of ground has been made globally against disease, it has not come without skepticism due to a study that was published in 1998 that drew a link between autism and the preservative thimerosal. This was later found to have been falsified. However, the mark that is left has been difficult to erase. Nearly 100 studies have disproven this. And in 1999, thimerosal had been eliminated or reduced to trace amounts in childhood vaccines in an effort to reduce exposure to mercury in children. Despite this, 25% of parents still believe that vaccines cause autism. The American Academy of Pediatrics recently published a report that showed the majority of parents don't vaccinate their children because they feel that it's unnecessary. One factor, actually multiple factors, that prevent parents from vaccinating their children have to do with the fact they don't feel that their children's immune system can withstand the number of vaccines that they get, as well as the fact that they feel that it only affects them. There are many vaccines that are also targeted towards adults as we age and become more susceptible to disease. I know that, I just turned 40. But the most common are shingles, which the shingles vaccine can help prevent complications like blindness as well as brain inflammation. There's side effects that we have to be mindful of too. Some are minor, like fever, rash, soreness, or redness at the injection site, up to more serious complications like neurologic conditions and anaphylaxis that can lead to death. The success of vaccine initiatives cannot be ignored. These 14 disease states have reduced significantly to the point where millennials and Gen Xers will likely never see the complications that these diseases can have, as well as the diseases themselves. One of the most successful has been that of the polio vaccination. Prior to 1955, 35,000 Americans a year were disabled by polio. The last case in the United States was seen in 1979, and last year in the world there were only 33 cases. Vaccine technology is being focused on this cool little thing, which is a dissolvable polymer microneedle, and their ability to be able to withstand heat and other factors that make them difficult to transport to third world countries. The world is filled with information everywhere at our fingertips, and it is up to us to take the information given to us, to weigh the decisions of the benefits versus the risk. You and your loved one's health lies in your hands. The decision is yours.